It's funny how often we end up talking about it. The weather.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the universal icebreaker, isn't it?
Totally. Meeting someone new, calling a friend, even just filling a bit of silence, it's always there.
And that's exactly what we're digging into today. We're using an English language lesson as our source material, really focusing on the vocabulary, the phrases.
Yeah, the stuff you need to actually talk about the weather. Not just know the words, but use them.
Right. So the mission here is pretty clear. Equip you with practical English skills so you can handle those weather chats confidently, whatever the situation.
Okay, sounds good. Where should we start? Maybe some basic words.
Yeah, let's build that foundation. First up, when the sun's out, clear sky. Pretty obvious, but we call it sunny.
Right, like it's sunny today, perfect for a walk, something like that.
Exactly. Then the opposite, well, not quite opposite, but when the sky's full of clouds.
Cloudy. Makes sense.
Yep, cloudy. You might say, it looks cloudy. Hope it doesn't rain.
Which brings us to, if it does rain.
Then it's rainy.
That-
Simple enough. Like, don't forget your umbrella. It's rainy outside.
Okay, got sunny, cloudy, rainy. What about that blustery stuff?
Yes. When there's a lot of wind blowing, it's windy.
Oh, yeah. It's so windy my hat nearly blew away. I've definitely said that.
Me too. And then, for the colder times, when that white stuff falls,
Snowy.
snowy. Could be snowing, or maybe snow's already on the ground, Schools are closed because it's snowy today.
Okay, so those are the core terms. Good base. How about we see them in, like, a real conversation?
Good idea. We've got this short dialogue. It's between two colleagues, Anna and Jack. Let's listen.
Morning, Jack. Cold out today, huh?
Yeah, really chilly. I almost didn't want to get out of bed.
I know what you mean. I heard it might snow later.
Seriously. Guess I better grab my boots just in case.
Okay, short and sweet. But there's some good stuff in there, conversationally.
Definitely. Anna's opener. Cold out today, huh? It's not just stating the obvious, is it?
No, it's like an invitation. Let's talk about this thing we're both feeling. And that, at the end.
Right. It softens it, makes it friendly, asks for agreement. Super common.
And Jack jumps right in. Yeah, really chilly. He agrees, then adds a personal touch.
Almost didn't want to get out of bed. Yeah, makes it relatable. We've all been there.
Then Anna says, I know what you mean. Perfect little phrase.
Shows empathy, agreement, connects them.
And the last bit, Jack saying, guess I better grab my boots just in case.
That's
Just in case. It's really useful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, just in case. Doing something as a precaution. Like, ooh.
Like take a coat just in case it gets colder.
Exactly that. Preparing for a possibility. So, yeah, lots packed into that tiny exchange.
Okay, so beyond those basics in that dialogue, what are some other natural ways people chat about weather? More expressions.
Yeah, definitely. Let's level up a bit when it's really cold instead of just very cold.
You'd say it's freezing. Much stronger.
Right. Freezing. And the opposite for intense heat.
It's boiling hot.
Yep. Boiling hot.
Yeah.
Gives you that vivid feeling of extreme heat.
Okay, what if you look outside and it just looks like rain is coming?
Good one. You'd often say, looks like it's going to rain, or even just looks like rain. It's that casual prediction.
And sometimes the weather's just all over the place,
Yeah.
Hot one day, snowing the next.
Yeah. For that, you might hear, the weather's been crazy lately.
That sounds familiar. Everyone seems to agree when you say that.
It's a safe bet. And what about when the weather is just not great for going out?
Oh, perfect weather for staying in.
Exactly. Kind of makes being indoors sound like a good plan because of the weather.
Nice. Okay, so those are things to say. What about ways to ask about the weather?
Right. Asking. The most basic go-to question is just, what's the weather like?
Simple. Direct. Works anywhere.
Pretty much. Or if you're talking to someone far away, maybe be more specific.
Like, is it warm where you are? Or is it cold there?
Exactly. And if you need info for, like, planning...
You'd ask about the forecast. Did you hear the forecast?
Perfect. Gets you the info you need.
Okay, that's a good bunch of phrases. How about we listen to Anna and Jack again now that we've kind of broken down some of these elements?
Yeah, good idea. Listen for that natural flow. Here it is again.
Morning, Jack. Cold out today, huh?
Yeah, really chilly. I almost didn't want to get out of bed.
I know what you mean. I heard it might snow later.
Seriously. Guess I better grab my boots just in case.
Hearing it again, it really does sound natural. Just simple phrases making an easy connection.
It does, doesn't it? And it really shows how talking weather connects people wherever they are.
Yeah, it's this shared experience. Doesn't matter if you're sweating it out somewhere hot or...
Or bundling up somewhere cold. Like someone in Brazil might say, "Man, it's hot here in Brazil. How's the weather over there?" Instantly relatable.
Or, someone in the UK mentioning we're having a really rainy week in London. Anyone who knows London weather gets it.
Totally. Or even sharing a little moment like, "It snowed yesterday. The kids loved it." It's personal, but tied to this universal thing.
It really is. It just affects everyone everywhere. So talking about it is, well, it's easy common ground.
Precisely. So hopefully, after this deep dive, you feel a bit more equipped.
Yeah, you've got the vocabulary, some really useful natural phrases.
Yeah.
You should feel pretty confident discussing the weather now.
The key now is to, actually use them. Try slipping one into your next chat.
Good point. See how it goes. You might be surprised how easy it is to start a conversation.
Absolutely. So, yeah, give it a try.
Definitely. Until next time, stay warm, stay dry, or stay cool, depending on where you are. And keep practicing.
And maybe think about this. Weather impacts life so differently around the globe. Is there a really specific, maybe unique weather thing from somewhere you're curious about? Like, what's the word for that freezing fog in one place or that specific type of desert wind somewhere else? What could learning that specific language tell you about the people living with it day in, day out? Just something to ponder.